Hello, and thank you for listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. You just heard Neanderthal Jesus with Cigarette, and we started with G.B.N.E. Scooter Song. All right, so Neanderthal Jesus out of Terryville, Connecticut, which is near Bristol, in indie rock. I should say there's something in common. Both of these songs have something, or both of these artists have something in common that I didn't find out until after I paired them together,
Oh,
which is really amazing. So, Neanderthal Jesus is a new band that just started in
right.
March.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There was a hiatus. If you go to their website or their Facebook page, their last post was from November 2024, and then they just started posting on in March again. And they used to perform as the Noble Impoverished. That was the name of the
Oh,
band. They changed it. So this was originally on the Noble Impoverished's debut album, The King is Dead, Long Live the King.
this was one of my favorite songs of the whole playlist by a brand new band that just released this back. Oh, I guess the album itself did not come out in March. This was from the other band of prior, you're saying?
I think they re-released it as Neanderthal Jesus, though.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just, I don't know. I love the vibe of this tune. I love the organ backdrop drone for the intro that like sort of gently welcomes you into the heart of the tune. And then the singer just starts like screaming these lyrics, but really only long enough that you don't get bothered by it, like assuming you're, a sensitive listener. Um, and instead, it creates this very effective dynamic shift, giving so much substance, life, and movement to the song. I feel like this is a band that I hope is going to stick around for a while now that they've come back into existence, and would absolutely love to see them live. I have a feeling they would put on a really cool live performance.
I bet they would too, because when they were the Noble Impoverished, they won the grand prize at the 2017 Foxwoods Resort and Casino Battle of the Bands.
Whoa! All right,
And I think it's just a duo, two brothers, Andrew Hard and Matthew Hard. Yep.
cool.
This is was a troubling song for me. The premise, I think, is troubling. It sounds like the singer's his friend's gonna die the next morning, and he's meeting up with his friend's sister, and they're getting it on, and he's starting to feel guilty for taking advantage of her and breaking her heart. And there's so much emotion in the song. I think it's really accentuated by the way the melody is.
Yeah, and the way he moves into those screamed parts, you
Yeah,
can
like
tell
you
there's
were
a lot of
saying.
there's a
Mm.
lot of turmoil there about what his actions are and
Yes,
what it all means.
really good stuff. And the first song we played, so GBNE is the acronym for Greatest Band That Never Existed. And they formed originally in the summer of 2005. The band's from Suffield, Connecticut, and they're performing now as Unlucky Me.
Oh,
And so two-thirds of GBNE is performing as Unlucky Me. And they were recently performing on Equilibrium TV. And you can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on our YouTube playlist. After performing as Unlucky Me, the drummer from GBNE came out and they performed all together as GBNE. And I love the premise. Consider for a moment that some of the greatest bands in the world will never be heard by you or I. Most bands will only play a few shows, and some will never leave their basements or garages. The bitter reality is that only 1.01% of these bands will be discovered. That was the
yeah.
premise behind GBNE.
I love it. And you're right. I mean, you can look for songs of theirs on Spotify, but you're not going to find them. You're not going to find them. And my favorite, I gotta say, my favorite parts of this recording are the double bass drum intense moments there that the drummer does there. This song really does feel a bit also like almost like a mosaic of so many rock tunes from my past. It's kind of cool to get little like snippets, little pieces of melody and little beats and moments that all kind of feel familiar, but something different and new. You know, it's cool.
Yeah. All right. You ready to take this out? This final set of the show?
Yeah, let's close this out. And you said, oh, just a couple punk songs at the end of the playlist, but really it's like half the playlist because we got another couple nice heavy tunes that are really fun. The first of which is you're gonna hear a song from Film and Gender, a tune called Mongoose. It's exactly what you'd expect it to be, and a band called Moron. You're gonna start off with a song of theirs called A Passage to Pittsfield. You ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.